Where the ocean embraces the land with a kiss of morning, the wind drifts gently over the waves, carrying the scent of salt and the whispers of ancestors. This island stands between water and wind, holding the breath of the wild and the rhythms of life awakening. Every ray of sunlight that filters through the palms refreshes the earth and stirs the creatures from the sleep of night. Every bird's call, every chime of a goat's bell, every distant echo of drums is the sound of heritage, the breath of Zanzibar's soul. Here, a story does not begin on paper, but in the wind, in the sand, and in the waves. Welcome to the tale of the creatures, the people, and the island that listens. Before the first rooster crows, before fishermen untie their nets, Zanzibar draws in a deep breath of dawn. The air is rich with the scent of salt, carrying the whispers of ancestors, the stories of creatures, and the secrets of an island that listens. Here, life is not confined to cages or locked in silent corners. It moves freely with the tide, climbs along trailing vines, and calls out from courtyards and narrow village paths. Every sigh of the wind brushes the trunks of coconut palms, shaking their leaves with a gentle comfort. Every first light of the sun filters through the branches, painting the dew-covered earth in shades of gold. In the stillness of Yozani Forest, the first morning birds sing, leaves rustle softly, and small creatures begin their daily journeys. Chickens scratching the soil, goats wandering toward pasture, red colobus monkeys playing high in the canopy. In the villages, children slowly wake, hearing the bleating of goats and the quiet hoofbeats of donkeys pressing into the sand, while mothers open their windows to welcome the clean breath of the ocean. Zanzibar breathes, a breath that connects land and sea, people and animals, yesterday and tomorrow. And in that breath, it tells a story, not only of its people, but of every creature that calls this place home.
Process to balance the soil. If too much of the seed is half of the leaves and half of the seed. If too much of the leaves reach into the green yellow, then fall down. And also, if too much salt on the seed, if it drops down, if you sit on the mud, it's easy to start to grow because too much salt. And another reason mangrove survive in salt water because mangrove is able to get new air. It can use leaves, it is wood. All plants it is leaves, but mangrove it is wood. And another activity also to keep with salt is flushing. We know all plants need fresh water. Animals need fresh water. Humans also need fresh water. But mangrove live in salt water or brackish water. How to get fresh water is really to the salt. It's planty and the here is there because it has not the process to manage the salt. But mangrove it has that was the only next species. And also if too much fresh water here, mangrove is die because it don't need the fresh water. It needs salt water or brackish water. Now here the water increase 1 meter or 1.5 meter because the climate change. The water increase. The gamma fiber is protect mangrove. Mangrove is very important for Zanzibar because Zanzibar is island. If you cut the mangrove water increase, there will be fish or village. Must be protected. That's why now the government of Zanzibar is give education, the students, the schools, to know the importance of mangrove for Zanzibar. Now many people, they know the importance of mangrove for Zanzibar, but why they don't like to cut the mangrove. They like to protect and to plant mangrove for Zanzibar because Zanzibar is island. And also here in the Zanu, we have 10 hectares of mangrove. Mangrove, it lives 200 years. Some, it get 12 years, some less 12 years, like humans. If we have good luck, we can be grandpa or grandma. If you don't have good luck, young, you can
On this island, the rhythm of life is measured not only by the beat of the waves or the songs of wild birds, but also by the footsteps and voices of domestic animals that share in people's daily lives. Chickens move about without fear, flapping their wings and hopping into kitchens in search of scattered crumbs. Goats rest in the shade of school buildings, calmly watching the noise and play of children as if they too are part of the class. Donkeys with remarkable patience carry loads of seaweed from the shore, accompanied by the laughter of children, their hooves moving slowly along the dusty roads. These animals are not just family possessions, they are friends, work partners, and, at times, valuable teachers. They teach children patience, compassion, and how to live in harmony with other creatures. Here, a child does not learn responsibility from words printed in a book, but through daily actions, leading a goat to rest beneath the shade of a mango tree, giving fresh water to a chicken in a bowl, or helping a donkey remove its burden after a long journey. For these communities, animals are part of the family and an essential thread in the fabric of daily life. They help with farming, carry loads, and provide food. But they also bring joy, comfort, and stories passed down from generation to generation. In this circle of friendship between humans and animals, island life flows with calm, unity, and the quiet love of everyday living.
and the blue. Blue another country see, but the red only here in Zanzibar. But why the name start Zanzibar, red colobos. Zanzibar because found only in Zanzibar. Red because the color of that the red colobos because they have 4 fingers, north side. No PlayStation, no chocolate. They eat young flour and small fruits, vegetarian food. They cannot eat fruit sugar, no banana, no mango, because their stomach does not eat sugar. But blue monkey eats everything. Banana, it's mango, it's cake, chapati, insect, it's no problem. Breakfast monkey stay in groups, start 10 up to 50. Each group must be one leader, strong man. If leader die, must find another leader, man and men fight. If you win, lead the group. The difference male and female, male white face, female larva. The mother breastfeeds the baby for 18 months. The baby changes color after 3 months to red. They can survive 3 or 4 months without water because water gets through the leaves. The pregnant period is 6 months pregnant. Red monkey and the blue monkey live together, eat together, play together, but they don't meet together because different species don't sex. Red monkeys, they eat charcoal. You know the charcoal?
Yeah.
They eat healthy food toxic in stomach. Sometimes young leaves cause toxic in stomach. If eat the charcoal, healthy food toxic. The life period is 20 and 25 years, then die. In Zanzibar, we have 5,000 red cobus monkey, but here in Jozani, we have 3,000 red cobus monkey, but every other number of the monkey they increase. And also the red monkey endangered species. That's why the government funds back and the people live in the forest to protect the forest and the animal also. You have the question about the monkey? Okay. Just wait to the driver, then we take the car to look at the mangrove.
Zanzibar does not end at the shoreline. It continues where the sea begins to whisper, inviting both ancient tales and the breath of the present. Here in the delicate dance between tide and sand, life bursts into colors that dazzle and a silence that speaks in the language of nature. Octopuses slip between the corals, twisting and vanishing into hidden doorways of the reef. Sea cucumbers move with a rare softness, like shadows drifting across the seabed. Schools of tiny fish shimmer like fragments of liquid sunlight, scattering at the faintest flick of a fin. As the tide recedes, women walk knee-deep in the shallows. They are bent not under burden, but with purpose, harvesting seaweed, collecting shells, and carrying forward the quiet wisdom of generations before them. Their laughter blends with the sound of water folding over sand, each step leaving patterns that the ocean will soon erase with its eternal gentleness. The reef is a living city. Sea urchins stand like loyal sentinels. Corals bloom in intricate forms that no human hand could carve, and shells cradle the stories of creatures long gone. Every shell found, every ripple touching the shore, carries a story older than the island itself, a story still being written with each rise and fall of the tide. Zanzibar is not only a landscape of sea and swaying palms, it is also a land rich with meaning, where daily life intertwines with ancient beliefs. For the island's people, every creature has its place in both the visible and the hidden worlds. The owl, for instance, carries a warning. Its call at night is heard as a message of caution or a sign of something yet to come. The rooster, with its voice at dawn, is more than a herald of the morning. It is said to announce the presence of spirits or mark a shift in the spiritual atmosphere. The black goat, held in special regard, is blessed before a wedding as a symbol of protection, blessing, and a clean, auspicious beginning. For the people here, these animals walk in two worlds at once: the tangible, where they eat, move, and live as any other being, and the unseen, where they serve as messengers, guardians, or omens of great events. This is wisdom passed down through generations in stories, proverbs, and everyday practices. Every tale told beneath the vast shade of the baobab tree is more than entertainment. It is a way of keeping these creatures alive in the collective memory. In these stories, animals are given voices, dignity, and a rightful place in the order of life. Here in Zanzibar, respect for the animal is respect for life itself. It is an acknowledgement that every creature, great or small, has its place in the world, and that living in harmony with them is part of the deep ancestral wisdom that sustains balance between humanity, nature, and spirit. But not every story ends in joy. Some carry a deep sadness and a heavy warning. In the island's forests, it is now hard to find the shade of towering trees as it once was. Dry stumps remain like silent witnesses to relentless deforestation, and the whisper of wind through leafy branches has been replaced by the stillness of exposed barren soil. In the markets, plastic bags drift and twirl in the wind, dancing as if in celebration, yet in truth carrying danger for the land, the sea, and all the creatures that depend on them. Monkeys, once leaping easily from branch to branch in lush forests, now wander aimlessly, searching for trees that have long been cut down. Fish, which once filled the shallow waters in abundance, now avoid these areas, poisoned by waste and pollutants that disrupt the balance of marine life. Even domestic animals have been drawn into the struggle. Goats can be seen chewing on scraps of plastic where once they grazed on fresh green grass. At times, smoke from burning trash hides behind the sea breeze, but its toxins remain in the soil, the water, and the air. If we do not act now, silence will take the place of nature's songs. The calls of birds, the splash of fish, and the wind rustling through branches will survive only in memory. Loss will replace life, and the island's stories will be told not for their beauty, but as a warning. Zanzibar is alive, not only in its people, but also in its creatures. Every monkey that leaps from tree to tree, every goat that bleats, every fish that disappears into the deep blue, all have meaning. To walk this island is to walk alongside them. The island listens, and so must we. With every breath of the ocean breeze, every crash of the wave, and every call of an animal, this island teaches us that life is a song of all living beings. It is a song that can only continue if we protect it, respect it, and care for it. If we lean in and listen closely, we will hear its promise that if we guard it today, this island will go on singing with us tomorrow.